everyone, welcome back to Measuremix. I'm so glad that you stopped by today because you guys asked for a video on how I made this blanket ladder that is behind me here, and that's what I'm going to share with you guys is how I recreated the blanket ladder. It's really simple and easy to make. It took me probably about 25-30 minutes to put it together, minus the time for the stain to dry, of course. That was the longest process, but everything else was super simple and easy to do. It's also really affordable. I purchased 3 pieces of wood for this project, and those pieces of wood cost me around $8 from Home Depot. I had the stain and the nails already, but even if you needed to purchase the wood and the stain and the nails, I'm sure you could make this for well under $20. So anyways, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new DIYs. Now let's go ahead and get started on the blanket ladder. Alright, so like I said, I purchased 3 pieces of wood from Home Depot. They are 1 inch thick by 4 inches wide by 8 feet long. The first thing I'm going to be doing is taking 2 of the boards and marking them at 72 inches long or 6 feet long, and then I'm just going to cut both of those boards. Now with the 2 leftover boards that were cut from the 2 larger boards, I'm going to just take those and measure out 17 3/4 inches on both of those, and that will be 2 of the ladder rungs. Then I'm going to take the last 1x4x8 and measure out 2 more ladder rungs 17 3/4 inches long, and then I'm just going to cut those with my saw. So this is what I have after I made all my cuts. There's 4 17 3/4 inches pieces and 2 6-foot pieces. Next, all I did was lightly sand the wood, mainly to get off the writing and to sand down the edges. I can't tell you what grit sandpaper I used because I'm not sure. Now what I'm going to do is mix my stain. So I took a mixture of dark walnut and added it to a cup. And then I took American walnut and added that to my cup. And then I also took some weathered gray stain and added that to my cup as well. And then I also added a little bit of water. I can't tell you the ratios because I just mixed and eyeballed everything. I want to say they're probably 1-to-1 ratios. Lastly, you see here I am adding just a little bit of white chalk paint to that mixture as well, and then I just mix it all up. Now the white paint will not be absorbed in the stain, so it'll kind of just, when you brush it on, it will be kind of hazy and make it more, I think, of a weathered look, if that makes sense. I don't know. This is just kind of the look that I came up with. So you're kind of like staining and whitewashing at the same time, if that all makes sense. But I like the end result. Now after the stain is dry, I am going to take one of the 6-foot pieces and one of the ladder rungs, and I'm going to take my measuring tape and measure 12 inches down from the top of the 6-foot piece. And I'm going to place the ladder rung right in the middle of that 12-inch mark. And then I'm just going to tilt that ladder rung a little bit so it's not straight. And then I'm just taking my nail gun and I am nailing it in. You could use screws or hammer nails, whatever you have available would work fine. Then I'm going to come back to the other side of the 6-foot piece, and I'm going to take another ladder rung and do the same thing. Measure 12 inches down and then tilt that ladder rung also and nail it in. Now I'm going to take the other 2 ladder rungs and I am going to place them in the middle of the first 2. I'm just going to measure from the first ladder rung down about 16 inches, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the other ladder rung. So this is not going to be a precise measurement. I kind of eyeballed it and measured a little bit just because it won't be a perfect even number. So you can spend all the time you want trying to figure out how to space these perfectly even, but I think just eyeballing it, I did a pretty good job. Then I just finished off by nailing those 2 pieces in. pin and flipped the piece over. Then I took the last 6-foot board here and placed it on top of those rungs on the other side, and I made sure that it was even with the other bottom 6-foot piece, so that way when you stood it up it would not be crooked. And then I just nailed them in. And this is how the blanket ladder looks after it's all finished and standing up. I think it looks exactly like the original one that I made, just a different stain color since I used different stain mixtures. But I love how it turned out, and I think that this is perfect to display your blankets or your quilts on, and it also gives you that nice farmhouse rustic touch on a budget. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new and hit that bell. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.